5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I think Vger's been very patiently waiting for.
I want to buy him, I think.
Wait, what am I supposed to be doing?
What you're supposed to be doing is you're supposed to get this last one at this last card at the end here for three green.
Yeah, you spend all your green.
That doesn't seem right.
No, of course you're right. You wanted to spend 1 green, 1 red, 1 yellow for it.
Vger, more gold equals more port.
Yes, I'm going to take the top point card. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Exchange a coin.
Well, no, give your spice in first.
Yeah.
And the new one is a double red, green, brown with 12.
Nice.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna
claim 3 yellow.
Right.
The next one's going when they get to 3 cards, I assume. Yes. Someone gets 3 cards. This has worked out slightly too well.
Let's make this interesting. I exchange my 2 green.
Okay.
For 3 reds and 2 yellows.
And you max out your caravan.
There's your 3 red.
And there's
We need 2 many reds.
Now it gets interesting.
I would agree. It is going to get interesting because I'm going to trade in 2 yellows, 2 reds, 2 browns.
And are you going to get that scoring card?
I'm going to get that 15 scoring card because even without a coin, 15's a good amount.
It's good. I was looking at that one. I was like, I could go for that one. Or I'd go for the 14 with the coin.
Yeah. So that was the one I was looking at, and I think my play kind of forced Josh's hand on that one.
It did, unfortunately. Sorry, it was all just forced hand. The thing is, I had the option. I could have gone for the one John was going to go for, and then it was like, but I can go for that one instead, and it's worth near enough the same.
Do you go for the guaranteed score, or
I could guarantee a good score, not necessarily the one I wanted.
Next on the board there is 3 yellows and 2 greens as a reward.
But it's only worth 9, so.
But I think it's time for me to put my hand back in.
Yes, you may need to recover your hand.
There we go. I've kind of spent everything.
Just a bit.
I still have 5. I still have 5 yellows on my hand, so I can still start to
Start your engines.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I am going to lay down 4 yellow. Or take up 4 yellow.
I'm not envious at all. I'm not envious at all of that.
Quiet you.
Bad you.
Mr. Genius.
Bad you. I'm going to play green and a yellow.
Yeah, fair.
Right, I am going to pay 2 yellows, a brown and a red. For that gold coin card.
Yep, fair enough. We scroll along even more.
Ooh, 5 red for 10.
5 red for 10.
5 red for 10.
So Ein's got 2 cards. I've got 2 cards.
Everyone but me has 2 cards.
I feel like you might have 2 cards.
You also
very
have the most
shortly.
resources.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, very resources.
I'm going to play 2 greens for a brown and 2 reds.
I'm going to play 3 yellows to a red and a green.
Okay.
I'm going to play 2 reds.
I feel like there's a score coming on.
Yeah. There is indeed a score. So I'm cashing in 3 yellows and 2 browns to get myself the gold coin 11 pointer.
Everyone is going for the gold coins.
I mean, it's a gold coin.
Next out is a 12 point card for 3 reds,
3 reds and 2 greens. Yeah. And it's your turn, Mr. Venata.
Yes. Let's use my double upgrade, and I
So what are you upgrading?
My reds for 2 greens.
It's fair.
See what's going on here.
That one seems pretty obvious, yeah.
Lies, you see nothing.
Yeah, no, I can see exactly what he's doing. I'm gonna go with 2 reds, 2 green, and 3 yellows.
Green for 2 reds and a yellow.
I'm going to upgrade my 2 reds to 2 greens.
Everyone's focused now.
Yeah.
Do.
We're at the point now where everyone has enough cards in their hand and they're looking at what people are trying to work to and figure out, okay, well, if they're working towards this, what should I go for?
Yeah.
I believe it is
Ian's turn.
My turn.
Yeah. He's thinking.
Yeah.
Also, as a nice little touch, whoever made this tabletop version has put a National Geographic map in the background of the area where this is near enough taking place.
a nice little touch.
While Ian thinks, there is a fun fact. There is actually a different version of this game which doesn't take place on the Spice Road, and instead is you making a giant golem, and the spices are traded for gems.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to play 1 green.
Green.
Okie dokie. Right, I shall gain 2 more yellow.
I'm going to upgrade 2 yellows to 2 reds.
3 reds to 2 browns.
2 greens to 2 browns.
Very is focused now.
Yeah. I'm claiming 2 yellows.
Okay. I'll spend 2 green and 2 yellows to gain the next gold card.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to thank you for that, Ian, because that's going to help my next move. And someone has reached 3 cards. Oh, yeah, the next card is worth 7, 3 yellows and 2 reds. Well, Ian, you've reached 3 cards first.
Yeah.
But you've already done yours. So do you want to pick another person?
Sure. You
can't pick me again.
No, I'm not going to pick you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Phil, you want to talk about yours?
Okay. Let's see. So this month, what have I been watching? Well, actually, a little late to the party on this one. I've been watching The Mandalorian.
Don't worry, you've still beaten me.
Yeah,
Same here.
I'm
never watched it.
You're in good company.
Okay, so
It's your early to
Yeah,
party here.
okay, early to the party, but yeah, as people may know, I'm a bit of a Star Trek fan, but I do dabble in watching a little bit of Star Wars, just to see how bad it is. Actually,
What's the competition like?
yeah, I mean, what I will say is, for Star Wars' first proper foray into a serialized television show, really quite good, very strong. Really enjoyed the story. Really wondered where it was going, what they were going to do. They brought out a lot of legacy characters in season 2, which was really nice. Everyone will know who Ahsoka is, right?
Yes, I do.
Someone would.
Wait, what? So
Yes,
in the live action one? Ooh.
Yes.
I'm interested to see what that looks like. Just because.
Yeah, it works fairly well.
I'm trying to remember.
Sorry,
which
spoilers.
one Ahsoka was.
It's
in the animated series.
Yeah.
Anakin's
Padawan.
Padawan. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, brought her out, and it was nice to see her in that stage in the universe. And yeah, really quite enjoyed it. It's worth a good watch. Basically, they developed a lot of characters that you kind of related to, and you wanted to succeed or fail. And really happy I watched that in the end. Bit surprised that I liked a Star Wars show so much.
Come on, they're not all that bad, right?
Well, I thought. It's very different from the movies in that it's kind of.
Did you enjoy the Clone Wars animated series though?
Well, yes, I did as well, but cartoons don't count.
Ooh. Strong words for someone who watches My Little Pony.
Yes, I know, but I'm speaking of a live action first foray into a live action television show of any sort of length. Yeah, well worth a watch. You don't have to be a Star Wars fan to watch it. It basically drops you in the middle of it, and you can just say, okay, Space Wild West. Fine, go from there. And there's a lot of lore building in that. For anyone that's watched a lot of the other cartoons or the movies, there's a lot of tie-ins, there's a lot of lore building, and basically a lot of the extended canon, which annoyingly I'm aware of.
So I have to ask, does Kyle Katarn appear at any point?
I don't think so.
Then I'm already boo slightly.
Okay.
He's my favorite. He's the protagonist of the Dark Forces / Jedi Knight games.
No. Yeah, he doesn't appear. Yeah, I think that's been booted from the canon.
No, it got reintroduced into the canon.
Okay. Oh, good. Yeah.
It did get booted and then got reintroduced. Because one of the stories doesn't make sense without it.
Fair enough.
He's been doing a lot of snipping and cutting.
Yeah. No, it was nice to see. All takes place after episode 6, so the fall of the Empire, and quite interesting to see the remnants of the Empire running around still. Basically, just shows a rather messy universe, which was nice. Other than that, continuing to watch Star Trek Lower Decks. Good fun. Well worth a watch if you're a Star Trek fan or not, because it's just good fun and filled with lots of references.
I've been seeing like clips of it and thinking, she looks alright.
Oh god, it has been. I swear now they're doing it to troll Star Trek fans. Every week for the last few weeks, they've been setting off Twitter, Star Trek Twitter, just by trolling people. Last week they had a particular reference inside the episode to an original series and a TNG episode where basically there's a virus that makes you go crazy, run around with no inhibitions at all.
Oh.
And so there was a simulation where one of the characters was put into that and basically open up to the mess hall and everyone's running around naked having fun, and basically that set off Twitter and everyone, all the old Star Trek fans going, "This is not my Star Trek," with a particular screenshot. And it's like, have you watched most of Star Trek? Because this is a direct reference to several Star Trek episodes that have happened. And do not say there isn't some stupid ass stuff in Star Trek. So yeah, it's been fun to watch the chaos a bit.
Is that the same one where someone broke their back picking up a peanut?
Possibly. Yes, the same episode. And he must die honorably. So yeah, enjoying my science fiction still. And then game-wise, not actually been playing that much in the way of games, more been worrying about moving places. But we have been playing a Switch game that came out from, I think it was Limited Run? Super Rare. And it's Roki.
Oh, they've just announced something with that.
Have they? Because
yes.
it's only
But
just
it's
come
coming to-
out.
It's coming to PlayStation and Xbox soon.
Okay, well, I mean, it's been out on PC and Switch digitally for a while. It's now had a super rare run as a physical edition, and basically, it's a adventure game, adventure puzzle game, where you just run around as this female character trying to get your brother back, and very much I believe it's very much based in I don't want to say Norse, I want to say Swedish.
Scandinavian.
Dandy.
Thank you.
But the
Scandinavian
devs are
lore.
Scandinavian, so
Okay, so it's probably quite heavily based on Scandinavian lore. So myths, monsters, trolls, animal gods that control the seasons, kind of thing, and really quite enjoyable. And I will admit, some of the puzzle elements later on in the game, not quite finished yet, but I'd say about midway through the game, the puzzles get a little irritating because it's a lot of fetch quest / backtracking with new powers to access different parts of an area, and the amount of backtracking backwards and forwards you end up doing is annoying. But given that, I'm invested in the story, I'm enjoying it, I want to see what happens.
Nice.
So yeah, I would recommend Roki if you get a chance. It's on Steam, it's on Switch.
coming soon to Xbox and PlayStation.
You missed to pick it up physically on the Switch. But
You won't be able to anymore because they would have finished the super.
Yeah, you
limited.
missed your chance.
Unless
you missed
you want
the
to
chance.
pay a pretty penny on eBay.
Though
Yeah,
they
but-
will probably do versions for PlayStation and Xbox
Yeah.
later down the line, I imagine.
Yeah.
So if you want a physical version of it, you can just
Be patient.
Hang on, Roki getting a physical edition on Switch, super rare physical release, 4,000 units up for grabs, pre-order starting August 26th. So yeah, that was
Yeah.
They ship.
So just get into your DeLorean and you set
Yeah, because you just have one of those handy.
No,
apparently-
he's
apparently-
a Star Trek guy. You need the chronoton particles.
Actually, hold on. Apparently, you can still buy it.
Oh, they've still got copies left.
They've still apparently got copies left.
So get
So,
it now.
yeah.
before,
1% left at this time. Although by
So
the
about
time
40.
when this airs, nothing left.
Probably not.
Mm.
But
But
again,
like you said,
they might do an Xbox and PlayStation run. So
Yes, they may
I
do.
mean, it'll probably be almost exactly the same, just with a different game case
They-
inside.
they generally do like little different bits, so that because you do get people who buy it on multiple formats. limited run games are currently doing reruns of the Shantae series for PS5, and they've got all new goodies for people that bought the previous ones to go, hey, you should buy this one as well.
Shantae or Shinte? Because I know his turbo.
Shantae.
Shantae.
Chantilly cream.
Yeah, I still need to pick up the other games that came out on Switch that are Shantae.
I mean, I can recommend Pirate's Curse. I still think that one's the best one.
All right. I don't know if we. No, I've got the Half Genie one, and then the one I started with, which was a limited.
Seven Sirens.
Yeah, the Seven Sirens.
Yeah, those are the two newest ones. The previous ones are all pixel art. So.
Okie dokie.
And much more difficult to pick up.
Hello, 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 banana. Super Monkey Ball! Looking up, it's like the sky is going overtaking you. So fuck your baby, getting tired. Too many eyes up there watching over you, and there is no way I can hide away. I am full with all the breakfast I've just had. Something's missing to my motivation power. Oh no, it's you. I have never felt so bored just because you are here with me. Come on with me, boys and girls. I can be facing to all. Oh, I'm a hitting my limit. I wanna see you now. Hello, hello. Just keep on rolling all the way. And keep on smiling all the time. Hello, hello, hello. Whoever parties up first come can be the winner. Hello, hello. Even to all of the trouble say hello. Say hello. Oh, you see, oh, you should be with me. You are my sweet and sweet banana. Hello, 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 banana. Super Monkey Ball! Looking up, it's like the sky is going overtaking you. So fuck your baby, getting tired. Too many eyes up there watching over you, and there is no way I can hide away. I am full with all the breakfast I've just had. Something's missing to my motivation power. Oh no, it's you. I have never felt so bored just because you are here with me. Come on with me, boys and girls. I can be facing to all. Oh, I'm a hitting my limit. I wanna see you now. Hello, hello. Just keep on rolling all the way. And keep on smiling all the time. Hello, hello, hello. Whoever parties up first come can be the winner. Hello, hello. Even to all of the trouble say hello. Say hello. Oh, you see, oh, you should be with me. You are my sweet and sweet banana. Hello, 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 banana. Super Monkey Ball!
All right. Enough of my rambling. Back to the game. What was I doing?
Well, it wasn't your turn.
No,
it was my
it
turn.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
You were doing nothing.
So I'm going to
Brilliant.
trade in a brown, a green, and 2 reds
To get a
Um,
gold coin.
Yeah.
to get a gold coin and another card because,
Why not?
So
How-
even if
how-
I hadn't got that, I owe Ein because that's got me 2 extra points.
And the next
You're
scoring card
welcome.
is 2 reds and 2 browns.
Mm.
For 12 points.
Shadowfox, it's your turn.
It is my turn.
There's not many gold coins left.
No, so once the gold coins run out, silver moves and replaces it. So
Is that both slots or just the one slot?
no, just the top slot.
Okay.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm taking that card. The
Yeah.
2 browns to 2 greens and 3 reds.
Vger, you're now up.
I'm going to rest.
Those
What's
cards back in your hand.
It's a genius.
What am I going to do?
It's a very good question.
Who flipped that over?
Oops, we flipped that over. So gold coins are worth how many extra?
3 points.
3 points, and silver are worth
1.
Okay.
Is you can get that quite nice.
Mm.
Shiny gold coin.
It would mean
Yeah.
if you do that, whoever has to get the last goal has to get 5 red.
That's not that terribly hard.
No.
That
You
you're the one
you
that
know
probably has the easiest time doing
what?
it.
You know what? Cashing in 3 yellows and 2 greens to get that 9-point card with the gold coin.
Nicely done.
A
Go
new
to the
card.
Yay.
The entire
Ooh,
deck has
very
evolved.
pricey.
Oh,
Or 18,
18 points.
3
Two
brands.
greens, 2 greens, 3 browns.
Very
ouch.
pricey.
That's gonna be a.
You say that, but some people are probably already quite close to it.
I know.
No comment.
I mean, John's not much farther away either.
I'm not, if I choose to go that route.
Yeah.
9.
Right, so I've got 4 yellow at me at the moment. Nah.
I concur.
I'm going to take that card from the store.
Yes.
Ooh.
Add to my collection.
2 cards left remaining in the
Interesting.
store. 2 reds to a brown and 2 yellows, and 3 reds to one of everything else.
I'm going to play my get red and 2 yellow card. I just need resources.
More resources.
And however, I am going to play 2 browns to 2 greens and 3 reds. Which
3 reds.
2.
That is a very strong card.
It's conveniently a conversion
Yes.
to
Yeah.
Convenient conversion for your 3rd card.
Vger.
Right. I need. Oh, no, don't pick up the
You don't get
entire
to play
hand.
all of them, Phil.
Right. I'm going to play 5 yellow to 2 brown.
Oof.
It's a powerful card, but it means I keep having to draw rest for a turn to get it back.
This is true. Genius.
So when I think about it,
Yeah. So that's the
planning out. It's like
I-
playing 5 games of chess at once.
yes.
Only if you let it. I don't think that far ahead. Which
Okay.
You're only 1 move ahead. That's it.
genuinely, I confused another very good chess player by playing really stupid moves. And they got very confused.
I rest.
You rest. He
Yeah.
sleeps.
you know, what, I'm gonna join you there. I'm gonna rest as well.
And honestly, so am I.
Oh, fair enough. Like I said, while I'm here, I'm going to upgrade 2 of my yellows to 2 reds, which gives me options.
Yeah, that wasn't the play I thought you were going to do.
Okay, I'm going to pick up 2 reds.
But it gives him a better play, I'd say.
He's in line of getting the last goal at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Well, I'm just going to get 3 yellow.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. You know, what, I'm going to play 3 yellow for 1 brown.
Okay. I'm going to play 4 yellows to 2 greens.
Okay. I'm going to play. Yes.
You really are
Three
biding your
yellows.
time.
I have no need to rush, but that also fills out my card with.
Options.
Does.
Yeah.
There's options.
I'm going to play upgrade 2, and I'm going to update my 2 reds to green.
Ooh.
Yep,
Oh,
knew
I
that.
see. I see what he's gone for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was seeing that
Yeah.
play.
Don't think there's much I can do to stop him on that one.
No, that seems like a dead set.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I play a green and a yellow. I played to claim a green and a yellow.
I mean, here's the thing. Phil could buy it in the neck when its turn comes out. He could just wait and maybe get lucky. On a
Why would I want to wait?
Well, I was just say, well,
Yeah.
yeah, if anyone else is going to threaten him, that's a problem. So why would he wait?
Well, no one else has got 3 brown at the moment, so he can bind his time on that card for a little while. I'm going to trade my brown in for 3 yellows and a green.
As I'm going to trade my 2 greens in for a brown and 2 reds.
I'm going to trade in 2 greens and 3 reds
There we go.
for the silver.
Interesting play. That is yours, sir.
Thank you.
And next up is 4 greens for 12 points.
And the silver goes on that.
It doesn't really matter. You just need to keep him till the end of the game, really. Vger.
Much.
claim your prize now? Were you hoping it'll go higher and get you a coin?
I mean, he's not in any danger of anyone nicking it just yet.
Yeah, I'm going to play 1 brown to a green, a red, and a yellow.
Traffic lights.
I play a swap for a green and 2 yellows, 2 browns.
Okay.
Right. I am just going to gain 2 yellow.
I'm going to trade in 2 of my reds for a green and 3 yellows. 3 yellows.
Okay, so then I'm going to trade in all of mine for that other silver.
Oh, so John's on 4 now.
Slowly and slowly, that 18's reaching the silver coins.
It is.
So now that someone's reached 4 cards, who do you want to go next, John?
Oh, let's
2 choices.
see.
You have Ian or you have Earth.
Earth. You know what? Earth. Let's go for you. You're on my right. You're closest.
Yeah.
Understand the concept of love. Understand the concept of love. Understand the concept of love.
What is love? What is free love? What is love? Love is free.
Understand the concept of love. Understand the concept of love. Understand the concept of love.
Free love was too tame for him.
What is love? What is free love? What is free boy? What is boy? What is girl? What is free girl? What is love is free. Love is free. Love is free. Love is free.
Ready to kick some ass.
Free love was too tame for him. Free love was too tame for him. Free love was too tame for him. Tame for him. Free love was too tame for him. Free love was too tame for him. Free love was too tame for him. Tame for him.
Understand the thing, understand the concept of 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 understand the concept of love. Understand the concept of love. Understand the concept of love. Love.
Free love was too tame for him. Tame for him. Tame for him. Free love was too tame for him.
What is love? What is free love? Love is free. Love is free. Free.
So, three big games probably I played. First of all, Deltarune. I've kind of said my piece on that one. go play it. It's worth it. I will say that on the side note for that one, one of the artists for both Undertale and this one has been Temi.
Yes,
And,
Temi Chang.
Temi Chang. She has a lovely little VTuber avatar.
She is adorable.
I know.
Nice.
And her little animations for like stuff that she does while she's gaming are really awesome. Go follow her. And she also has an account which is I'm learning Japanese and I'm testing it on this account, which only speaks in Japanese, which is quite interesting. The other two big new games I played this month were both Sega titles. The first one technically came out right at the end of last month, and the other one came out technically this week. Although if you had the deluxe edition, it came out last Friday. So let's go with the one I'm a little bit more disappointed with first, and that is Sonic Colors Ultimate. I ordered it originally on PS4, but UK orders got a little bit delayed due to due to a number of things. Let's go with, and to be fair, that happens. Not gonna, I'm not angry about it or anything, but I chatted to a friend of mine, and he provided me with a code for the Epic Store version of the game because it's not out on Steam yet. It's an Epic exclusive for the first year. And Sonic Colors is a game I definitely remember enjoying when it first came out on the Wii, and I agree it's one that I think deserved a good remake. Sorry, remaster or HD upgrade, whatever you want to call it. Sadly, this one's missed the mark a little bit. It's not terrible, and the base game is the same for the most part, and it runs fine. The conversion's fine. I have not really found any major problems with it running, other than it does seem to crash fairly regularly after a set amount of levels on the version I have.
Oof.
That might just be, PC setup's always weird, so, that could just be an issue. That only affects one particular achievement, which is the one for the egg shuttle, which is you play every single level in one go, basically. Which is a shame, because that's the only one I need left to get. As for the game as a whole, the game is still mostly the same. The only real major new addition to gameplay is the Ghost Wisp, which it's a nice enough addition. You get to go into little areas that you would never have gone in, but it does. I feel like they've moved some of the red rings so you have to use the Ghost Wisp. Again, it's not a massive issue, but it feels a little arbitrarily forced when there's no real reason for it. But it's fine. The other more minor gameplay addition is that they've introduced Metal Sonic versus matches. They're just completely pointless. They are basically a time trial which you can do in the game anyway. And the rewards for them are a new collectible that they've forcibly introduced in the game. I just don't see the point. If there's people have hacked into the Epic data and seen that it looked like at one point if you did all of them, you would have unlocked playable Metal Sonic. That would have been great. That would have been that I would have said is a good reward.
You
But
don't
that
get
got
that.
cut. So honestly, the rewards rich. It's just a waste of time a little bit, and it's just literally get through the levels as fast as you can. Ignore everything else. You can do that anyway. They purposely record your fastest time. So, the other thing they added, which is purely cosmetic, and they added a new collectible, which is park tokens. These are used to buy cosmetic differences for Sonic. You can customize his shoes, his hands, the trail he leaves behind them, and a little aura, as well as a icon, which is no hats.
Oh.
No.
Are you talking about golfing with your friends in that case? Because that sounds a lot like the customization in the hats.
It does. And yeah, the last thing you can buy is like icons for your save thing, which the only time I think it ever appears is during the Metal Sonic fights or races. So it's kind of pointless. And you know what? The cosmetic differences are fine, but again, Sonic shoes and hands, you'll see them at the beginning of the level, and then you're never going to notice them because you're running through the levels. The trail is a bit more noticeable. The aura, not so much. Again, it just feels like the big thing that I would complain about it is, have these added things enhanced the game? No, none of them have. And I feel like to a certain extent, the conversion itself has suffered because of it. The graphics feel a little bit off at times, and certainly Sonic himself has a lot of clipping issues. The cutscenes are the same as haven't been redone, so they're the same resolution as they were on the Wii. I think they've just had a HD upscaling, so they look at odds with the rest of the game. Yeah, it's not a terrible conversion, but it deserved much better. And the problems that it's introduced should not have been introduced. And then there's the stuff about, the credit sequence is now about 4 times longer, but it does have the original credit sequence first, which gives you colors powers to play with. It has nice music to go with it. And after the original stuff, I'll give Vger back in a second.
No worries.
After that initial credits is done, you get the credits for the remake, which are much longer and have no music and no colors powers.
Oh, so it's just the most boring standard.
It's and it's almost like 20 to 25 minutes of just okay.
Does it repeat the initial credits as well, or is it?
Nope.
No.
It's just literally just credits, but it's still the same. You have control of your character and walking through. And to be fair, right at the end, there's a nice message for, I'm guessing, a developer who's passed away since the original, which is nice. But the fact that you have to sit through all of that, I don't blame anyone for just walking away and come back later. It's a shame. If you've never played it before, give this one a shot. It's still a good game, still worth playing. If you've got the Wii original, stick with that. It's much better, I think. So that's a shame. The second game is another technically remaster, but one that has been done from the ground up. Is in a completely different engine this time, and I think has been under a lot of scrutiny and has pleasantly surprised people, and that is Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania.
Oh yeah, that was a new one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I've seen little bits and bobs of that.
I'm tempted to pick that one up.
I'm going to say definitely do. So this is technically a remake of... Now this is interesting. It's a remake of the first 2 games, not the deluxe version, which combined the first 2 as well as a few little bits. Instead, you basically get the option to play through the campaign modes of the first game, casual, advanced, and expert, and you get to do the ones for the second game. Okay, and they're recreated pretty much perfectly. There's a little bit of difference to the physics if you really focus on it, but you get used to that very quickly, in my opinion. I'm sure hardcore fans of the original would disagree, but I haven't played the originals for a while. I did actually dig it out to try it again, and I actually prefer how this one controls a little bit. It's a little bit more difficult to go in a perfectly straight line from the start, but that's from my experience with the GameCube.
So something I saw, I think it was to do with Super Monkey Ball, is how if you can, you should adjust your dead zones on your controllers to be more square in order to.
Yeah, I the thing is, I would actually disagree with it, because I felt the one thing I found is the more fiddly parts of the game are easier because the controls are now more sensitive. So I'd actually rather have the easier parts be a little bit harder than the harder part, and take the harder parts being a little bit easier. But yeah, all the levels are recreated in pretty much exactly as they were. A few minor exceptions. There's three levels off the top of my head that it specifically happens with, which reference the original creators, where they've changed the levels. So originally it had their logo, and it's now changed to something generic, like the first one, which is an EX level in the first game, which was their logo, is now just a set of bananas. One of the race courses now just has 2 semicircles to run around. It's a shame, because it feels like, hang on, that was one of Sega's companies. Why can't you still reference them? But, there's probably a legal reason for it.
There's always licensing issues and all these other... It's like, was it Dead by Daylight? They're changing so much in that because they lost the Stranger Things rights.
Yeah, all the Stranger Things perks have been turned into general perks.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can't buy Outrun 2 now anymore, can you?
Nope. That's a Ferrari license.
Yeah.
But the one really good thing with Banana Mania is all of the extra stuff they've included. So first of all, while the graphical stylings have been updated with the more modern Monkey Ball stuff, you still have all the original characters. There is a classics costume pack. I don't think they look very good. But they've made classic versions of characters that didn't exist in the classic versions, which is a bit odd. So that's Professor and Yan Yan. But there are loads of unlockable characters. You've got the instructor monkey, I think, from 3D called Jam. You have one of the bad guy monkeys called Jet, who you can unlock and play as. And you've got people who aren't even Super Monkey Ball characters. You've got Sonic and Tails. You've got the guy from Yakuza. You've got Beat. And all of those can...
They've never done an Ape Escape crossover, have they?
No, they haven't.
No.
Well, it's mainly because the Ape Escape games were created by a Sony offshoot, so they were exclusively
They've always been PS exclusive.
Yeah.
PlayStation stuff.
Yeah. But all of those characters can be unlocked in-game with no DLC or anything. What they've done is, every level you complete, you get 100 banana coins. If it's the first time you completed it, you get an additional 100. If you do it in half the time that you're allowed for the level, you get an extra 50. Every banana you pick up gives you a coin. And even if you die, you still keep the coins you got from the bananas you collected. So even if you're retrying levels over and over again, you're still racking up coins. And the characters are not that expensive. There's additional
good.
costumes for them. You can also customize the balls for them, the balls and the clothing of the base monkeys. And,
Wow.
you know, they're not massively important things, but they're nice little additions that don't really affect anything. The unlockables that do add some really nice things are what's more interesting. The most expensive unlock is the ability to let your monkey jump, which will probably piss off a lot of people because it's like, well, that's not the point of those levels. But it's an optional extra, and it does disable you being able to access the bonus levels.
So it's like an easy mode that locks you out of a few bits and bobs. Okay.
One difference with this game is that rather than unlocking the bonus levels isn't complete the entire campaign without using a continue, it's now just don't use any of the assist modes we've added to the game to make it easier for people who do struggle for the game. And there's a few. I've not used any yet, so I can't comment on them. But there's no lives now. You can just try as many times as you like, and that is so much nicer to get to the EX stages, especially considering some of them are so stupidly difficult. In addition, they've added a few. There's also like a few additional bonus modes. One of which is the additional levels they added for the deluxe version of the game. So they are just fully unlockable to just go, here you go, try them. There's unlockables for the original arcade levels for the game that were taken out because they're too difficult, because they are difficult. There's a reverse mode where select courses where they can do it, you go from the normal goal back to the start of the level to see if you can do it. It's weird because it's like the hardest parts of the level going into the easier parts. There's Golden Banana mode, which is, here are a set of levels where we're going to make you collect every banana to complete the level. And Dark Banana mode, where getting a banana instantly kills you. Bit odd for Monkey Ball.
Don't get the banana.
Yes.
All of these extra modes add so much to the game, and this is where like the comparison between them is interesting, because the stuff they added to Sonic Colors just felt pointless. The stuff they've added to Monkey Ball, some of it seems a little bit pointless, but it's harmless. But the other stuff they've added adds to the game, and that is the big part. The stuff they've changed, you know, like getting rid of the lives, fine. It was part of an old relic system, and changing that for if you want to use a handicap to help you with the game, then we'll lock you out of the levels. Otherwise, you know, experience for yourself, because you are going to need the skills you learn from doing these levels properly to just get through those levels. Honestly, Banana... go on.
I was going to say it's done by the devs that did the Yakuza games and Justice games, aren't they? Ryu Gotoku?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, that explains why there was like a GIF going around of the guy who made Yakuza running around in like a monkey ball kind of thing. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now the one mode I haven't spent a lot of time in is the party game mode. There is a big thing about how Monkey Target doesn't work like it did in the original, and it's now a lot more difficult to control. I can't comment on that. I haven't really spent any time with it.
So what you're saying is you want us to buy the game so we can play it online then?
No, you cannot play the multiplayer stuff online. It is local co-op only, I believe. I do need to check that though. I'm pretty sure it's local co-op only, which is the same as the original games. The party games are something that I'm going to investigate for another time. it's not really what I bought the games for. But I will say, Monkey Target was an old favorite. If it isn't as up to scratch, it'll be a shame. But Monkey Golf and Monkey Bowling, which were interesting modes, are still especially very good. So I'm looking forward to trying those again. But overall, I'm very impressed with Monkey Ball, Banana Mania. I will say I don't like the new music, but I think that might just be me being nostalgic and old. But you know what? It doesn't matter. The old music is unlockable for the deluxe edition, or you can buy it as DLC. So I've got my old music back. But even then, it doesn't affect the gameplay. I could just turn the music off and put the music on in the background, which I've done occasionally. This is how a remake should be done, and you can tell the amount of love and care that's gone into it. So I imagine Monkey Ball Deluxe will... Normally when we do our Game of the Year awards, I limit myself to one remake or HD remaster or re-release. I'm going to guarantee this is going to be the one. And there have been a few that have come out this year, so yeah. That's my month. I think I've blabbed on long enough.